preciso andar, vou por aí a procurar, rir pra não chorar. Deixe-me, preciso andar, vou por aí a procurar, rir pra não chorar.
The thing I really like about Jiu Jitsu is it tunes you to other people. Because of the level of just communication involved with it, it just tunes you to this group of other people. And I'm always fascinated about how many things can happen. For example, like sometimes I'll go to roll with somebody and you've been rolling with them all week long. You've sort of developed a rapport. It's like almost like you haven't said very much to them, but you haven't needed to verbalize anything. And you'll go for like a little bit of a move. You know what I mean? But it's a move that maybe they saw you do earlier, made a comment on, and it becomes almost like a joke. It's like you're telling jokes back and forth with your own body, but no one is saying anything. So sometimes you'll see people sort of put their hands on each other, and they're fighting for like, not even fighting, but jockeying for head position, hand position, and they'll just start laughing. And what's happening when that happens is so much more communication that's happening. It's like body language, but to the like 100th degree. Because A, you already know the person really well. You've developed like a vernacular back and forth. And then you're touching. There's so much more synapses going to the brain. There's so many different things. Just the pressure, back and forth, the balance, all these different things are happening at the same time. And the communication level goes way up. So even when you're not rolling jiu-jitsu with somebody, you become in tune with them. Like when Follow comes or when Derek came today, like automatically knew. You just knew what was going on with him. Because you just feel it. It tunes you to humans. And that's one of the most beautiful things about it. The other thing that it'll do is you learn how to be more gentle with people, which is sort of strange because you're trying to like beat each other up, but today, everyone's hurt. I think we have several different kinds of injuries, and then Nate had this liniment oil. So we're all just sort of sitting there massaging each other's joints and rubbing this like liniment oil on each other and sort of like healing each other. And you get to know someone's body. Like if you just met your coworker, do you know what's hurting your coworker? Do they have back pain? Do they have bunions on their feet? Do they smell funny? No. You don't know. In Jiu-Jitsu, you would know. You would know this person smells funny, has bunions on their feet, and has back pain. You know every little part of them. You know what I mean? You get to the point where you get a hair in your mouth and you pull it out and you'd be like, oh, I know whose hair that is. Or at least I know whose hair that's not. The point is it raises the level of communication between people to such a great degree that such an amazing game is played when you roll with people. And it's this battle of physicality and emotionality and the mind. And you play this with this other person. Nothing beats it. Nothing. No game. No video game. No chess game. No nothing. I mean, Jiu-Jitsu is chess times 1,000. Sped up 1,000 times. That's really what it is. And that way, it's just amazing. And then to go through all these competitions, all these little matches that you go through every day, and you lose some and you win some. But there's nothing else that I found that when you lose, you go, I lost, let's just get going. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Most people, when they lose, they feel bad about it. And this, you just keep on going. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. It's just really wonderful thing. And, just recently I realized, I've always loved it. And I've always loved it above all martial arts. But recently I realized that I even loved it more than I thought I did.